We are gathered here in New York City at NBC in Studio 6A, where in just a moment, Conan O'Brien, the host of Late Night with Conan O'Brien, will enter the studio and deliver his State of the Show address to various members of his staff, the studio audience, and a national television audience watching at home. There, of course, is bandleader Max Weinberg and the show's announcer Joel Goddard, who have been with the show since the very beginning. Here comes Jeff Ross, the show's executive producer. And Mr. Ross is followed by Conan's longtime stalker, Leonard Kupperman of Teaneck, New Jersey. And he seems to have brought his Conan mannequin, which we're told he calls Mommy. He is followed by Conan's spiritual advisor, Father Delaney. And he is followed by Father Delaney's spiritual advisor, Rabbi Moskowitz. And we've just been told Conan O'Brien is about to be introduced. There is John Cohen, the late night sergeant at arms. Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the host of the show.
And there he is, Conan Christopher O'Brien, acknowledging his fans. He wants them to know just how much they mean to him. He's always very gracious and accessible, not afraid of human contact, always making a human connection, being real. It seems one eager fan is asking Mr. O'Brien to sign a photo. This is awkward. Conan's explaining that the fan the photo brought is of Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak. The fan seems to realize his mistake, and now he is leaving. A rough start for Conan, but he continues unfazed toward the studio floor. There he is, his favorite audience member. He will later complain to security. Oh dear, Conan has fallen victim to the classic joy buzzer gag. A bit of good-natured fun at the start of the program, but Conan is not amused. He has brought out the pepper spray. He is really letting him have it. He is emptying the whole can, kicking the man. Finally satisfied, Conan is moving on and greeting the last members of the audience, and he is now making his way to the studio floor. There is the Max Weinberg 7, and now he is greeting them, and now he is greeting some of his most trusted characters. There is Tourette Syndrome Mayor McCheese, one of Conan's most loyal and outspoken supporters.
Damn it, you stupid! Let me tell you about a
Conan is moving on to his old friend Little Jay Leno. Always a hug between them. And there is Summer Colors Frankenstein, a Frankenstein in breezy pastel colors, an unusual appearance by him in the dead of winter. And Conan is now moving on to the youngest of his beloved characters, the evil puppy. Conan getting a glimpse into the very heart of evil. Truly horrifying. All right. Conan is making his way to the podium. Let's hear what he has to say.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. Let me begin by saying that because I'm giving the State of the Show address this evening, I will not be doing my usual monologue. You bastards. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go any further, I would like to take a moment to thank God and country. Actually, they're here tonight. Thank you, God. And thank you, country. And, of course, Thank you, country God. Ladies and gentlemen, this show would be nothing without my dedicated staff of joke writers. I'd like to acknowledge two of the finest sitting in the audience tonight. The man who writes all my political jokes, Heavy Hands Harry. And the very talented person who writes the other 98% of my material, Lowbrow Lou. Now let us begin. 2005 was a great year for late night, and I believe 2006 will be even better. For example, in the coming year, I will not pander for audience applause, as it would insult the intelligence of what is clearly the greatest audience in the world. This audience right here tonight, you guys rock! You're the best! Seriously! You're just great! Come on, man! Come on! Yeah! In the past year, we made fun of numerous celebrities, but in 2006, I believe we can do even better. Because tonight, I'm proposing a bold new plan to crossbreed our most ridiculous celebrities, thereby creating a new race of super jackasses to be the butt of our jokes. For example, Geraldo Rivera and Star Jones will be crossbred to create Staraldo. And just as President Bush seeks to lessen America's dependence on foreign oil, we at Late Night will strive to reduce our announcer Joel Goddard's dependence on foreign boy toys. What's your plan, Joel?
From now on, I'll be drilling in Alaska.
I couldn't have said it better myself. In 2006, you can expect more razor-sharp political wit and satire, and absolutely no pointless, arbitrary humor. Isn't that right? Redneck parking meter eating nachos out of a Roman Colosseum? Yes. That's exactly the kind of silly, arbitrary humor we will avoid in the coming year. Don't you agree, Cactus Chef playing We Didn't Start the Fire on the flute? In 2005, people criticized this show for its tendency to repeat the same jokes and premises over and over and over again. To them, I say, I look exactly like the president of Finland. After years of dedicated service, it pains me to announce tonight that our good friend, Abe Vigoda, will no longer be a part of our show. I'm sorry, but Abe has become outmoded in today's young, hip comedy climate. But don't you worry, because replacing the old Abe Vigoda is the new and refreshing Vigoda with lime.
Vigoda with lime! Vigoda with lime! TV's fish is now more delish with a tangy twist of lime! Vigoda with lime! Vigoda with lime!
In 2005, we did a lot of jokes about Kirstie Alley's weight. I realize now that was wrong. That's why I'm announcing an immediate end to all Kirstie Alley fat jokes. In fact, right now, I'm going to take all of our Kirstie Alley jokes, I'm going to dip them in chocolate and feed them into the Kirstie Alley Mulcher 3000. '2006 will be the year democracy comes to Late Night. For the first time ever, we have allowed the members of the Max Weinberg 7 to elect their own band leader. The results have just come in, and the winner is Hamas. Hamas has won. In the past, I've done a lot of crude sophomoric jokes at late night, but in the coming year, I promise to feed your minds with cerebral, intelligent comedy. And no one agrees more than Chewbacca stuck in a glory. Yes, late night will strive for greatness in the coming year, and the push starts tonight as I welcome my guests from The View, Meredith Vieira. The host of the upcoming Survivor Panama, premiering this Thursday on CBS, Jeff Probst. And one of the funniest comedians in the world, Jim Gaffigan. And so, in conclusion, I promise with hard work and determination, we can pull together and make this the best late night show ever. Thank you, and God bless America.
And that's it. A masterful speech. One people will be talking about for days, maybe weeks to come. Conan O'Brien has certainly set a strong tone for the upcoming year at late night and for the rest of tonight's show, which will be right back with Meredith Vieira.